Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Kemi's been out and about and, for once, saying the truth, something I can actually totally agree with. She says that the SNP and Labour are, in her words, presiding over an oil and gas emergency. This, of course, is because both the Labour Party at Westminster and the SNP in Holyrood are both against the growth of North Sea oil and against what they call the presumption of new oil and gas developments. This is a matter of national importance. National security considerations. We need to be self-sufficient in oil and gas. Oil isn't just about putting stuff in cars, of course. It's important for all sorts of industries. And it is, literally liquid gold as far as a nation is concerned. Oil has so many uses. They just have a problem with cars. They're forgetting that petrol itself accounts for only a very small part of what comes out of the ground. Most of the oil is used in manufacturing, medicine, construction, chemical engineering, you name it. There are 1,000,001 uses for oil that don't involve driving a motor car. And of course, nobody knows what they're going to do with the petrol. If only there was some way you could use that petrol in a meaningful way to do work. It's a bugger, isn't it? But she says that this antagonism towards oil and gas is going to cost hundreds of thousands of jobs, destroy the economy, particularly in the northeast of Scotland, put hundreds of thousands of people, out of work. But beyond that, destroying all those families. So it will be maybe 500,000 people directly affected, as well, of course, as the strategic defence of our nation is concerned. It's also highly important. So she is going to go to Aberdeen. She's going to show her support for the sector, and she never made it. She's going to go last Wednesday, but she never made it because fog. Ironic, isn't it? But Ed Miliband has banned new North Sea oil developments and licences, and that means bad news for Jackdaw and what's the other one, Rosebank. They're there, but both the Tories and Reform said, "Hey, baby, drill," is there going to be the order of the day should they get in. So unless Miliband sort of orders a tactical nuclear strike of the North Sea, that's going to happen, and we can all tell Miliband to go do one. Financially, of course, it's very important, but, these people don't see that. They've had their orders. Britain must be destroyed at all costs, and the Communist Party have decided it, and so Labour are going to do it. And there we go. You've got a number of major oil companies considering their future in the North Sea. But apparently there's been sort of several approaches by the Tories and by Reform telling them, hang on in there. It's only another 3.5 years. You'll get exactly what you want. Music to their ears. But until then, of course, it's still very up in the air. They may, if not pull out entirely, may cut down or restrict operations. I think a little dose of time in opposition for Labour is due, and the SNP. Imagine being Scottish, realising that your entire future relies on oil, and realising that the party that's in charge wants to destroy that future, and then being dumb enough to still vote for them. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? No wonder the Scottish education's in the shitter. If this is what it's producing, people that dumb, literally that dumb, that they think the SNP is good for them. Marketing, eh? Mind over matter. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks very much. Bye.